All right, this is Minutes with Melon, and we're gonna be talking about MTG out in the Speaker Johnson signed a fucking bill behind everybody's back for the Democrats so they can spend more money, send more money to Ukraine because that's what we need to do. Fuck our own border, right? This is bullshit. I think she's doing the right thing because somebody needs to stop this. I mean, no amendments in the bill? That's bad.
Us about this surprise move. It was not really expected. Maybe you expected to do this when you came in this morning, but you've just filed this motion. Have you heard from the Speaker yet?
I haven't talked to Speaker Johnson yet. I filed the motion to vacate this morning as this budget bill was passing. It was this two-part series of what we would call an omnibus, complete departure of what the Republican majority had told the American people we would do with the majority. We were also not given the opportunity to bring amendments on this big funding bill, $1.2 trillion. When we were given hardly any time to read the 1,012-page bill, breaking the 72-hour rule that our conference had passed. It was a complete departure of everything that we stand for. The bill also funded abortion clinics with full-term abortion, funded trans agenda on children that we are completely against. This bill also funded $300 million for Ukraine, and it funds the weaponized government, the Department of Justice, that's prosecuting President Trump, who is our Republican primary candidate for the presidential election this year.
Do you think that this is what Donald Trump wants?
No, this bill was exactly what Chuck Schumer wanted.
No, does Donald Trump want to kick Mike Johnson out of the speakership?
I haven't spoken with President Trump about the motion to vacate, but I am introducing this motion to vacate with sincerity and respect for my conference. I am a good participating member of my conference. I have paid all of my dues and then some. I support the Republican majority. I support us winning the majority next year. But we cannot move forward having a Republican Speaker of the House that is doing the bidding of Democrats, that is allowing Chuck Schumer to drive our legislation, bringing bills to the floor that the White House cannot wait to sign into law, and doesn't stop the border crisis and the invasion that's happening every single day to our country. People are asking who's going to be the next woman that's going to be raped? Who's going to be the next American that's going to be killed by illegal aliens? Whose house is going to be taken over by squatters? And who's going to be killed if they try to take their house back?
This is very important about the timing of all this, because this could change how this institution is run. It could lead to a state of paralysis that we saw in the fall. Tell us how this plays out from here. We're going on a 2-week recess. When you come back, and when the House comes back, is that when you call up this vote?
Well, I can call the motion to vacate vote up at any time of my choosing.
And when's that going to be?
I haven't said when that's going to be. What I'm hoping for is all of our Republican members to be able to have time to think and reflect over this break, for us to come back together and start the conversation of who is capable and willing to lead this Republican majority, because the current Speaker of the House we have right now is getting rolled in every single meeting. He is negotiating from weakness, and we have lost full confidence in him.
Is there any way that you would not move forward with this?
At this time, I don't see in any way backing off of the motion to vacate. But what I will not do is I'm not intending to stop investigations on committees, important committee work that's happening right now, that I want our conference and our Congress to be able to continue to move forward on. And I'm being very respectful to the members of our conference.
And one last question before I wrap here. How many Republican votes do you have on this?
I won't be giving you the number of votes I have right now, but there is quite a few members that I talked to today already that are supporting the motion to vacate.
Quite a few, a dozen, 2 dozen?
I will not be giving my numbers. I have a number that have committed, but there's also a large number that have already expressed to me a huge sigh of relief. This is
but
a very...
Democrats could vote to save them.
I won't be working with Democrats. They'll be choosing to vote how they want to vote when that happens. And again, I don't have a timeline on this. I'm being very respectful to everyone here.
Okay. Well, Congresswoman, thank you for telling us about your plans and for your time here.
That is crazy.
All right, we want to begin with that.
I think she did the right thing. I don't know. You tell me.